Oh, Monk. These aren't like the days of figgy puddings. We need to come up with good, new, fun, and exciting treats for the holiday season. Vis-a-vis Christmas, vis-a-vis Kwanzaa, vis-a-vis Hanukkah, vis-a-vis Boxing Day, vis-a-vis. Oh, I got stuck in a loop there. I think it's time that you pour a little eggnog, snuggle up with your favorite monkey, and get ready to watch us do this. Those of you that have ever laid out presents on Christmas morning, we put ours out on the 24th because only Santa should really be putting out the presents on Christmas morning. You know that a stocking is an essential part of getting in those little gifts and treats, and we like to make ours purely sweet and delicious treats. So we got to go through and we got to make sure everything's worthy of this stocking, because this stocking isn't just a generic stocking. It has a picture of a guy that you may know and love. And no, that's not the Kool-Aid Man. That's Rockin' Randall. This is Rockin' Randall's stocking. So we're going to go through some treats and just get him the nice accumulation that's going to get him through till December 31st when he gives up sugar for Lent. He's very confused between Lent and New Year's resolutions, but that's Randall. We've learned to love him. We got some eating to do. Monk's done a great job with his little tree. He's a true Renaissance man, and he's going to continue to decorate through next week when we actually get down to the nitty-gritty of getting to Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So, first things first, we've been known to get into the Peeps around here, and Peep isn't letting their game slag with Christmas. Peep, much like a lot of the other things we'd like to review and taste on this show, has gone year-round. And if I had told you back in the day that there would be a gingerbread Peep, you'd say, "Sir, you're out of your mind, and you can't sleep in the library, and what are you doing talking about other dimensions?" I would say, hey, it's all about the gingerbread Peep. And they're not shaped like little duckies. Express your Peepsonality. These are shaped like little gingerbread men. Open a package of Peeps and open a world of possibilities. From creative crafting and imaginative artwork to delicious recipes and more, let the fun begin at Peeps. So we're going to see if this is fun or if it's just another gummy marshmallow contraption. So as you can see, they're a bit under-decorated. They kind of look a bit like a sweet potato, but we're going to give them a whirl. We're going to see if they taste like gingerbread. Right about now, a funk soul brother. I've never been more satisfied by a Peep in my entire life. That tastes incredibly like gingerbread. And they've cut down on a lot of that granulated sugar that I've been known to not be a fan of. So if you want to see our experience with that, check back out our Mystery Peep video with Randall and Monk playing chess with Peeps. It's a wonderful thing. Every time Monk gets a checkmate, a monkey gets a banana. This is in the tree. Don't let him. It's like hide the pickle. He gets $1 if he finds it. He usually always finds it. Usually. So, with that said, I'm not much of a rapper, but I do know how to fill a stocking. Item number 1's a go. Here's the thing about Christmas. You hit a wide swath of stuff that's pepperminty. Peppermint isn't just for after dinner or brushing your teeth anymore. We have white peppermint, we have peppermint, and we're going to get into that right now. And M&M's. They have a lot of varieties. They have their usual mint ones out that are just in the green bag. These are white peppermint. So I'm assuming, and I'd like to be proven wrong, that these are white chocolate that tastes like peppermint. We'll see. Get that gingerbread taste out of my mouth. We'll see. We did have straight up white chocolate M&Ms recently. They weren't so great. But if you mix in the peppermint aspect, okay, so they are white chocolate. Don't let that ruin your day just yet. They don't knock my socks off. They kind of remind me of after dinner mints, but just with the mint, from instead of being on 11, it's kind of like on a 2. They're good enough for Rack and Randall. Man, this thing's deep. We're going to have to really fill that up. Now don't think this is a replay, because besides the white chocolate M&Ms, we also have a callback from our recent leftovers video where we had a candy corn Hershey bar that was white chocolate. And I got a feeling that this is just its brother on steroids, because that is a big hunkin' Hershey's candy cane mint candy with candy bits. And as you can see, once again, it's white chocolate. Hopefully this is what that white chocolate, white peppermint M&M wanted to be. So again, just like our candy corn one, did I say candy cane earlier? I meant candy corn. This is more like a candy cane. Candy cane, mint candy with chocolate with candy bits. So it looks like a candy bar with rosacea. It has a lot of red whatever going on, and Hershey's. It's got the typical Hershey's break to it, the cuts, the grooves. I don't think there's anything left to do other than to try it. Now Hershey put out a Kiss like this years ago, and I found the best way to enjoy that was to basically let it settle on your tongue, just cool out, go to a different plane, and let it goodly and bigly melt on your tongue. I get 0% sensation of a candy cane, but I guess they had to name it after something. But at least it's creamier and has a fuller taste than the M&M. There's no shell getting in the way. It's alright. Like, it's okay for just Christmas. But this is one of those things that you might take a bite of and then just leave on a bookshelf. Then you come back about 2 months later and you're like, I guess. And then you try to bite it and you're like, oh, there's a reason I left this on the bookshelf. But once again, Randy don't discriminate, baby. Randy likes the candy. Oh, that should be on a t-shirt. Now, there's a wide array of baked goods that we're going to get into. But first, I would like to say that Mr. Munklesworth did a great job on his little tree. And he's rocking his Kenworth Do This Santa hat. He likes to climb up the chimney, and then he likes to slide down the chimney. But then he gets so dusty that we gotta wash his hoodie, and we're all out of Downy, so we just basically tasked him with putting this tree together. But there's something kind of fishy about his ornaments, and I gotta say, I wanna just see. Oh! They're chocolate. Monk, you got edible ornaments, you crazy little monkey, you. And these are straight up chocolate. Someone might, some people might argue that it's a German chocolate. And besides being a fair monkey, he may be Fair Noel or Pape Gijo or whatever they call Santa Claus in Germany. I don't know. One of those is Russia. But you too can have edible ornaments by trying Weihnachts Misselang Stocklad milk chocolate figurines. Since when are ornaments figurines? I don't know. But you can have 2 pieces of these lovely ornaments and still be within your dietary guidelines for not having the beatus or not eating a box of frosting for lunch. The Germans are efficient. So they throw their ornaments on the tree and they say, "Oh, children, time to take down the tree." And then Monk comes and he goes, "Oh, I can do that." And he eats all the ornaments. And he says, "All done. So sorry, Randy, you're going to have to wait till the tree comes down to get some of those." But there's so much cakey goodness that you're going to need some eggnog to wash it down. Right after these words from Twinkies. Twinkies, now in peppermint form. Notice Mr. Twinkie the kid in his little Santa Claus outfit. They're red, they're great, they're going to make you go insane. Alright. So this is the first of our snack cakes for Christmas. And you know old Randy likes the snack cakes. I'm going to carefully open these. And these lips never work. Whether it's a thing of Splenda or it's a thing of Twinkies. You always got to screw around. And then it doesn't quite clip back. This one's just very laissez-faire. But the problem is, I gotta like do all this. And here's the thing about Twinkies. I've always found you can just work them out the box. Because there's nature's perfect sponge cake. They're just spongy and doughy and good. And I don't know what to compare this to. It is just, you're not used to that unless it's a red velvet. Getting some kind of red cake, you just never see it. Hold on. I have a soft spot in my heart and a soft spot in my belly for Twinkie. Because I ate so many with my dad when I was a kid. But they have disappointed us before. And they've disappointed us again! It's just, there's nothing to it. There's a faint taste of peppermint. Nothing to write home about. If they were next to the coffee pot at work and they said free, I'd have one. But they don't, look at that, they even got the after dinner peppermints on the box. And they're more subtle than like a stick of like dentine gum. This isn't something where I'm like, oh man, I need another one of these. Limited edition, I should say so. These need to go the way of the beef Twinkie and just fall into obscurity and be a horrible afterthought. Twinkie, you let me down. Now, something else that's making me worried and I have a fear of being let down by is Little Debbie recently came out with a social media post about one of their snack cakes needing to go. And there are some things on there like, honey bun, cream pie, zebra cake maybe. It's like, okay, well, that kind of stink. But they also had the next item on there. And I gotta tell you, if it disappears, I am never buying Little Debbie again. Because if you look at our last year's Christmas cookie extravaganza of doom, you will know that I have professed my love for 2 Christmas treats. One, Unog. And the hoity-toity folks at Speedway didn't have any yoo-hoo to go with their eggnog. So we're just going straight nog right now. But we're going to get enough more between now and December 31st where we're definitely going to have some Unog. But I am happy to report that Little Debbie has for the moment come correct. Because not only do they have the classic Christmas tree cake. Not only do they have the chocolate Christmas tree cake, but they also have a flavor I mentioned recently before I threw those Twinkies out. They're not even good enough for Randall's stocking. We'll leave those on the ground and see if those old Uncle Si dolls we had come and take them and go off and like carry it under the couch and just make do. Little Deborah, I'm in love with you once again, girl, because you have the red velvet Christmas tree cake. And the great thing is, I don't ever have to buy 2 from stickers because they're right on the back. I'll tape them on there. I ain't too proud for that stuff. So, we know these Christmas tree cakes are prime. So, we're going to try the chocolate and the red velvet. And if we have time, and if we... Nah, who am I kidding? We're going to have one of the originals last. So, the one that I have the lowered expectations for are the chocolates. So, let's see how little Debbie makes out with her chocolate. And I like to take these boxes and pretend little Debbie's sitting on Santa's lap, and it's like, oh, hello, little Deborah, what do you want for Christmas? And she's like, I want a pony. And he's all like, oh, little Deborah, that's a horrible choice. You live in a Manhattan high-rise. And she's like, I don't care. I want a pony. You can drink out of my bathtub. And he's like, boy, you sure are a brat. And she's like, meh. Anyways. Chocolate little Debbie Christmas tree cake. And notice they're all color-coded. Original's white. Chocolate, conveniently, is brown. And red velvet is green. So if these all got mixed up, you would not be the least bit confused. You would know, oh, there's a chocolate. Let's see how it is. Monk, give it a sniff. He's stoic and unmoved at this point. It's alright. It's kind of like a brownie. If there was no other Christmas trees around, I would have this. But it's almost like their chocolate pie that looks like the cream pie. Nothing to write home about. I'm excited to try these red velvets though. I like red velvet everything. All red velvet everything. Don't forget that time we went all white everything. Monk was on another level. Bun was transcendent and velveteen. The Velveteens was the name of my boy band that I was in. We wore velvet coats and we were like, girl, I know you want to be my lady. Girl, gonna take a ride in my Mercedes. Girl, I'll let you meet Monk, only if you're not in a funk. Girl, what'd you get me for Christmas, girl? We had a big hit in Norway, and we'd have fans out there, they'd be like, oh, Guten. And I'd be like, how did you German girls get to Norway? And I'd go, girl. I was like I was on the crew, I wasn't in the band. Let's not talk about horrible memories, I need some eggnog. Alright. That is some good eggnog. It's green, it's mean, it's lean until you get to the center. And then it's red. Red velvet. You may remember me and Monk went camping. And they had like camping trees. Which were just basically... Anyways. Tasty. It's moist. It goes down smooth. It's really a nice alternative to the original. I'd say if you can't get an original, get a red velvet. Can't get a red velvet, get a chocolate. Can't get a chocolate and there's a bunch of peppermint Twinkies around, reevaluate your life choices. Now, just because we got it like that, it's time to have an original, a Christmas tree cake. And Monk, he came out here last night, he was kind of sleepwalking. He was all like, and I think he almost found the pickle, aka the banana, and he was trying to eat this tree because he thought it was a Christmas tree cake. Monk, baby, hold on to one of these for later, big guy. They're much tastier. Let's see if Randy's gonna get some stuff in his stocking. Right now! Oh! I don't have to smell it. I don't have to look at it. I can just bite into it and tell you. That's money. Money! I'm gonna stop right now though. I'm gonna save these Christmas trees for later. I don't want any part of that. But Christmas season and the holiday season is not over. Join us next week as we tell you about last minute gifts for friends and family, and somebody might just be reading their Christmas list. I just need to know, how much more time do we got to put this stocking together? Because we want to surprise. Oh, Monk, we gotta get out of here. Like it, share it, subscribe, tell your friends. Oh, he must have stopped off to use the commode. Randy had some curry for lunch. Until next time, he's Monk. I'm Murph. This is the contents of Randall's stocking, and we'll see you next time we do this.